Hi, Shaughnessy Narth, President and CEO of Excel Realty and Mortgage, and this is In the Know for May 2022. Let's go. The other day, one of our realtors came into my office and they were asking if this is a housing bubble that's going on, and that they were kind of telling their clients to, stay on the sidelines, maybe not get in right now, that type of thing. And I really want to, I told him at the time that that is just absolutely not the case, and that's very incorrect, and it's really not good for you to be giving out information that is not accurate. And I wanted to kind of go over why, and I get this question a lot from people of what's going on in the housing market, what do I think is going to happen, that type of thing. So I'm here to tell you. So there is no housing bubble, that is for sure right now. In 2009 or 2008 financial crisis with the housing industry, it was a completely different time for a lot of different reasons. One is there was a huge amount of supply and not enough demand. And that's what it came down to, pure and simple. Just pure math, that's all it is. There were over 3 million more homes on the market in 2008 than there are now. There were about 14 million less home formulations that occurred at that time. And it just has to do with birth rates. So I'm going to take it through quickly because this is information that you are able to give to your clients so they understand what's going on and feel comfortable about doing the right thing of making their move into the real estate market at a time when it is a little crazy. So in 2008, let's say, and this is true today, about first-time home buyers about 33, 34 years of age. Okay, that's a normal first-time home buyer. So if you go back 33, 34 years ago from 2008, you're going to see that there was very low birth rate. And it's about 1 million less than it is today per year over the last several years leading up to the 2008 period of time and even beyond that. So they had about 3 million more homes than they needed, and they had way less buyers or buyer pool available at that time. Well, today it's the exact opposite. There is a serious lack of supply of homes, and that is not going to change anytime in the near future. And there were a lot more births that happened about 33, 34 years ago. And so there's just a supply and demand thing. That's all it is. And so it's something that you need to be able to explain to your clients. Now, during this period of time, again, we've had about 20% appreciation over the last 12 months. That is crazy. That is not going to continue forever. That is for sure. But, it is what it is right now. And the forecasted appreciation for the next 12 months is still very high. I mean, most of the very good forecasting models out there for appreciation in our area especially are anywhere in the low ranges of the 6-7% to the higher ranges of the 13-14% appreciation. So, we're in this for a little bit of time, guys. And during this, in the last, since the beginning of the year, interest rates have come up dramatically. That has to do with inflation for the most part. And inflation is going to continue to get a little hotter, I believe, in the next couple months. Now, a lot of media outlets are saying, we were at our peak of inflation this last month. I don't believe that's the case. I believe that it will actually get a little bit worse before it gets better. And so, but we have a looming recession coming, and you're going to start hearing about this in the media. You're going to start hearing about it everywhere. But I'm here to tell you that there is a recession coming. I'm very, very positive of that. And when it happens, who the heck knows? But most people that I listen to and that I believe in are forecasting end of 2022, beginning of 2023, somewhere in that range. So, with that, what usually happens with a recession? Well, people can go back to that 2008 financial crisis and go, oh, well, when a recession happens, house prices go down. Well, that is not true at all. The only time that that's ever happened is in 2009 because of the fact that it was based upon the housing market that we went into a recession. So since 1960, there have been 8 other recessions. Recessions are somewhat normal. And every time there's been a recession, housing prices have either gone up, which is the majority of the time, or been at least stable. Now, why does that happen? For the most part, interest rates come down quite a bit when there's a recession. And that makes it to where it's easier for people to buy. So here you have it right here. We're going to have this period of time for a long time coming. There's no silver bullet. There's not enough homes that are going to be being produced. And so what do you do about it? Advise your clients. Make sure they understand what's going on. Let them know what the outlook looks like and that it is a good time to buy. I know it's difficult as a buyer. I mean, there's so many bid over ask scenarios out there where, if you're looking at a, purchase amount of the 1.2 range, well, the buyer shouldn't be looking at 1.2. They should be looking at 1 million probably in our area, because it's probably going to end up being about a $1.2 million purchase with multiple offers on it and all that. So all you loan officers out there, if you have not revisited those pre-approvals that you've done with clients, if you did them a couple months ago, you better go back and revisit those, because interest rates have come up basically since the beginning of the year. They were about 3% on a conforming loan, and they're about 5.25 now on a conforming loan limit. So that's a huge, huge increase. So make sure you're revisiting those pre-approvals. Make sure that you have looked at them and make sure that DTI is still fine. And you realtors out there, if you are not working with a great loan officer, you are hurting yourself, you are hurting your clients. So call us, reach out. We will make sure that you're working with the best. We have every loan program under the sun, and some crazy loan programs that will really help your client get into contract a little easier. So right now is the time, you loan officers working with great realtors. So reach out to realtors. You got to figure right now, any purchase that goes on, let's say it's in the 5% range as far as the interest rate. Well, I'm telling you, probably in the next, within the next 12 months, I believe that interest rates will be a lot lower, and therefore you're going to be refinancing these people into a better loan for them anyways. But to sit on the sidelines, not the right move. And I would say that's what you should be telling your clients. So this has been In the Know, May 2022. Have a good one, guys. See ya.